Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is a bit damp and rainy out there, so I'm going to be running in and out today quite a lot to do my sawing and my drilling and my hammering in the second part of my van modification kitchen rebuild project. I'm feeling very pleased with how it's come along, and thank you very much for all the lovely comments in yesterday's video. It was really nice that people were pleased with my job. I mean, I'm feeling very pleased with myself. I am going to pat myself on the back a little bit because I'm really not very good when it comes to things like woodwork. And I've had a lot of lovely people at the end of phones and what have you who are ready to advise me if I get stuck. But the actual work itself has been me, and I'm quite pleased I've managed to do it. So I'm hoping to get this finished today, and I'm hoping to get the old unit ripped out, and it's going to look very different in there. It's going to be very strange, but good. So I'm going to make a start on that. Try that again. Could you hold this for me, please, love? Thanks, just because it moved last time.
Where's the offcut from then?
What offcut?
Or worktop?
From Greg, or Christopher's dad. It was in their old kitchen. Perfect. There we are. Now I appreciate if I'd have been a bit more techie, I could have tried to make these join maybe in the angles. And what I'm thinking is having a piece of fabric that is the whole length of this seamed, so a seamed piece of fabric, and nail it in all the way along the bottom, and then have Velcro all the way here, and then that way I can just pull it up and down really easily, because I think trying to have cupboard doors and all that sort of thing is just going to be more problematic in the long run. So now I need to look for a piece of fabric. Let's go and try this out in the van. Kenzie's made pancakes on the new pancake maker. Are you enjoying the pancake maker, Kenzie? Mm-hmm. You're getting very good with that tool. Just what I need. Did you need to get a full circle?
Yeah, basically one.
Sorry?
If you come look, they've got all the parts of that.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's all about
Oh yeah, you're getting the hang of it now.
the arm movements.
The arm movements, it is. Yeah, this is just what I need after demolishing the van. Well, not demolishing the van, but the interior of the van. Oh my goodness. Well, I've pretty much finished the unit. All I need to do is get some fabric and attach it to the front with Velcro, like I said. I've pulled out this unit. I will show you in a minute. I need to pull out this unit still. And in all honesty, if it wasn't for the fact that I've got all the electrics on here, I would be ripping this out as well, because there's a huge great big hole down here which I'm going to have to deal with temporarily until I can do this, and I can't do this because the electrics, so I need someone like Kev or someone around when I do this to deal with the electrics. Yeah, oh my goodness. It made me realise how totally incompetent the guy was who put it together. I mean, I'm not a chippy by any stretch of the imagination, but even I have managed to put something together that is more solid and secure than what he's thrown together. I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, I guess he gave it a go, but everything is held together with these sorts of brackets. There's no actual joints to the wood, it's all brackets and little screws. I mean, it's so weak. And I wouldn't mind if I found some actual treasure, you know, like a lost £10 note or something, and all I got was a bit of pirate treasure stuck down the back of the unit. It's not going to get me much, is it? So yeah, I'm going to take this down next. I'll show you what I've done. That's the current state of play with the cooker. It works quite well, and I know several of you have said, oh well, it might affect heat wise with the roof vent and everything. Honestly, it doesn't. In fact, there is more space between the top of the cooker and the roof than there was the top of the cooker and this unit here. So if anything, it's safer than it was. Obviously I'll keep an eye on it, but it's not like I do masses and masses of cooking in here. And most of the heat is going to go up through the vent. So I've tested it. My hand is not burning up there, so I'm not going to worry about that. It's an improvement on what it was. It's held on with these brackets, which are not going anywhere, so I can lift it off if I need to. So this is nice and sturdy. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. And like I said, it's one of these units that I can take off if I need the 6 seats. So yeah, I need to sort out this corner here, and I need to sort out this wiring here. Now, unfortunately, when Kev and I did the wiring, or Kev did the wiring and I went to him, obviously we didn't put this round the back, and I'm not about to start undoing the wires because I obviously don't know where all that stuff goes. But Kev is meant to be at the Hereford event, and if that's the case, then I'm hoping he will maybe just unhook all that stuff from where it's hooked and push it round the back for me. I'm going to give him a message in a minute and see if that's possible. I need to sort of bracket all this cabling over to this side, move all of this in fact over to this side. Oh, what's that? Oh no, that one needs to be stuck there because that's diesel heater, but the rest of it I think can go that way, along the floor maybe, and over there. I'll get some cable tidy and move it all over and attach it so I'm not tripping over and ripping stuff out. Maybe a bit of, you know, cable beading along there. And then I need to work out how I can put a temporary panel on here and around that shape, and then I'll just attach it for now onto here until I'm in a position to rip all of this stuff out and start again with that. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. I've just taken the outer panelling off and look at that. It's atrocious. Look at that, how is that even holding on over there? Change screw type halfway through a job.
That's what most people do. They run out and then they just put hexagon heads in or anything they've got, and yeah, the ball ache.
Right, I'll go and get another screw bit then. If nothing else, I have managed to get an awful lot more screws and brackets out of this after dismantling the van. But it has meant I've needed another jar. I've bought cable conduit to put on the floor, to put cables in down here. I've taken this board off. I'm going to put another 2 boards along here, well, 1 big board that I've bought, and then cut it in 2. I think it's the best way to go with that. And then I'll use this bit of board to match this shape here. I'm going to get a piece of wood, and I'm going to get a drill hole, put a pencil through it, and run the end of the wood over this, and the pencil will run along this, and all being well it will mark off the shape of the wheel arch, and then I will be able to cut that out, slide that across, put it under here temporarily for now to cover that bit up completely. It's a bodge job, but it will do for now. Why can't I get this apart? There we go. I'm really hoping this will work. We'll give it a go. My scrying tool, or scribing tool, or whatever it's called. Not the neatest job, but I get the rough idea. It's gone 8 o'clock in the evening, and still not done. Yeah, still not done. I'm going to stop for the night because the next job requires my sewing machine, and I can't be bothered to deal with the sewing machine at this time of evening. I've already done the food shop, so that's that done. I did the food shop at the same time as going to Wickes and getting a few things that I needed, like the panel for the bottom here. What else did I get? Oh, the cable tidy, the cable things. And I picked up some fabric. I'm not going to show you the fabric that I picked up, but I've got fabric for the front there, and I could not decide. And then I saw this one piece of fabric and went, ooh, that's the one for me. I don't know if it's going to be thick enough. I might have to line it. But for now, I'm just going to sew it, put the Velcro on it. I've already put Velcro around the box. You're currently sat on the box. Velcro it and go with that. Whew, my goodness, it's been non-stop. I have literally been on the go. But yeah, I did the food shop at the same time as going to get all of that stuff, so I don't need to do that tomorrow. I do need to take Brendan for a driving lesson though. Oh, excuse me. And then we won't even talk about the housework. I need to do the housework. Although if worse comes to worse, I can do it on Monday. I've got less children next week. There won't be any Harvey and there won't be any Sam because there's been a COVID outbreak in class 2 at the village school. So all children have got to isolate who are in that class. So I'm 2 children down. They're all going for PCR tests as well. So fingers crossed none of my lot come back. Well, fingers crossed none of them come back positive, but really fingers crossed that none of my lot come back positive, because if they do, Hereford is done. That'll be me self-isolating as well. So, oh, excuse me. Well, I feel like I have definitely achieved something. I feel like I could do more things now. I definitely feel like I can tackle this particular corner eventually. What I have done, smells of paint fumes in here because I've painted this panel and the panel I've put underneath to brighten things up a little bit, make it just look a little bit tidier. This could do with the paint as well, but I think I might just be asking for trouble, give myself too much work. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry, but I am exhausted. I am dead on my feet. And the thing is, I can't even go and lay down in my bed because Kenzie and Lee have decided to watch a movie, which I actually asked them to start back at like 4 o'clock. I said, look, when we get in, can you sort the movie out and watch it? Because it's a 2-hour movie and they've only been watching it about half an hour and it's gone 8 o'clock. So you can see that didn't happen. And the reason was because I knew I was going to be shattered by the time I'd finished doing all of this. And I just wanted to go and lay down in my bed. And there's going to be blaring noise because they're watching it in the bedroom. And Kenzie's going to be sitting in my spot on the bed. And yeah, so I can't even go and lay in my bed. That's not happening. Right, I'll stop whining and moaning now. I'm going to get this video put together. I'll give you a quick show of this little bit. It's echoey now. It's definitely echoey. There's less stuff. But look, I can now stand over here. Look, I can stand over here, which I couldn't do before. Let me just show you. So there's my new kickboard. I think ideally I need to gloss it because that's not gloss paint on it. But I saw it and it was £25 a sheet and I thought, I love it. I love it. I probably have cut it a bit short here, which I'm cursing myself for. And I did measure it twice. I don't know quite how I ballsed that bit up, but it looks better anyway. Then there's the unit. I've managed to get all my food and my cutlery and stuff all in there. There's my cooker. I don't know what to do with that green plant thing. I don't know what to do with that. This corner is now a place I can stand. When the bed is out, you'll see there's a good spot there for me to stand when the bed comes out. I can put my toilet down there. I can push the fridge under the bed and then pull it out if I need to get to it. yeah, I've moved the light up there. It's a bit glary, to be honest, but it's not necessarily going to stay there. It's just that seemed like the ideal spot for it for now. And like I said, I've painted that. It is going to need another coat, but I've painted that panel and that panel. I need to sort out all my cushions and stuff that are shoved up there. And yeah, we're back to this bit. So I'm quite pleased with how it's all gone. And to top it off, my heat shield, I think it is rattling under the van. I'm gonna see if I can get someone to look at it on Monday, but if not, I mean, I've got quite a long drive to Hereford on Thursday. I'll have a chat with my friend and see if there's any chance of him just looking to see if there's any loose bolts, really, because I just don't want to not go. I don't want something silly to stop me from going, like, you know, the heat shield on my exhaust, or at least that's what Lee tells me it is. I don't know, it's a rattly thing over my exhaust, so it's probably just a loose bolt or something. Anyway, this girl is tired. This girl needs to go and lay down. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're enjoying these modification videos on the van, and I will see you tomorrow.